You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
If you're just joining us, one of the things we're discussing is the news this morning from the Wall Street Journal that it was a huge first week for Grand Theft Auto 4. Record sales. It just completely exploded expectations. They sold 6 million copies in the first week, just over $500 million in revenue. Some of you might have the opinion right now that our economy is like the Dust Bowl, the Great Depression. When you hear the news, you think, wow, we're in deep, deep trouble. But could we be in that much trouble if folks can go out and drop $500 million in 1 week on a video game? They sold 3.6 million copies on the first day.
Let's go to Jim on KLBJ. Jim, understand you're a manager of a game shop?
Yes, sir. I'm a manager for a local retail shop for major game. I'll tell you that, we totally expected sales to go through the roof. Our pre-orders were outstanding. I think the only problem that we have right now is what are we going to do for Christmas?
Well, how many did you sell the first day, if I could ask?
Oh, our store alone, we had 500 copies, and we sold them all in one day.
Wow.
Is there a typical buyer of this game, Jim?
Definitely our age range is 21 to 35. I'd even have some older customers come in that were older, 45 or older. I've never had anybody younger come in. I've had parents come in saying that they wanted to buy it for their 17-year-old or whatnot. But we just explained to them, that, it is a violent game, and, they seem to have no problem with it. They're like, okay, whatever.
A lot of your customers deadbeats. A lot of your customers don't work. A lot of your customers go out and recreate some of the crimes.
I'm sure he really asked all of them what to do.
No. I mean, a lot of our customers are professionals. They work just like anybody else.
Yeah, they work, Sam. They work.
I never said they didn't.
You said they lay up.
They work, they go home, they sit on their butt and play the game.
You said you if you get a job.
But Sam, you were saying before that the game was just a one-time thing, but that's not true because for the Microsoft Xbox system that the game is released on for that system, they are making continuous money off that because they have downloads you can buy to buy extra content.
Yeah.
So it's not just a one-time, $65. They're charging more to buy exclusive content for the game.
Now, Jim, did you say there have been some times when you have told folks, no, I won't sell you this?
There have been young kids, who didn't have their parents there with them, 16-year-olds and such, and they say, we can't sell the game to you.
Dan is downtown on KLBJ. Hi, Dan.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
I bought the game and the Xbox the day it came out, played it, looked at the clock, it was 1:30 in the morning, packed the game up and brought it back the next day because I would never leave the house and get anything else done.
Is that a true story?
I swear to God. Tuesday I bought it.
I make my case.
That's right. If you play that game,
no,
you're a
I'm
loser.
telling you, it's addictive.
You're an addict. You're
can
addictive.
Be,
you have
game
no
can
role
be
in your
very,
life. You've got no wisdom.
Oh,
Jesus is out of your life.
Just cool it for a minute and let the man talk. He's telling you a real true story. The thing is counterproductive.
And I played it for about 5 hours, and I looked up. It was 1:30. I said, there's no way I would never leave the house. It's that good, but I cannot spend the rest of my life playing video games. I have way too much work to do and too much of a social life. There's no possible way.
And that was an adult decision you made, right?
Yeah, I'm 39 years old. Yeah. My neighbor, he's 22. He plays video games all day long, and I'm sorry, but he's not very productive.
Wouldn't you call him a loser?
Not to his face, but,
But I understand what you're saying, though. But hey, you got to call an ace and a spade a spade. If somebody sits on their can all the time playing a video game, other than just going to work,
you're a loser.
And then
you're just a loser.
Off times you'll find them playing the cotton picking game on their breaks and on the lunch hour.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my best friends back in New York. He's 40 years old. He's a waiter still. And he's playing video games all day. That's just part of his life, and I don't want to like that.
He's just a loser. You play video games,
and then
he is.
And he winds up being 50 years old, still not making any money. And guess what? Because I busted my butt all of my life, he wants part of mine.
That's exactly right.
I to Texas to work hard, not play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, good to hear from you. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
See the bumper sticker, video game players for old mama.
I tell you what, people that play video games till 1 or 2 in the morning are just as hungover as somebody that stayed drunk.
Let's go to Circle C with Lester on KLBJ.
How you doing? My name is Lester. Actually, my screen name is Crazy Kid OU182. I've been playing this game for the past 48 hours without sleep, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every single minute of it. The violence is good. It's all good. Where else can you get this kind of thing? I haven't been to school. I haven't been to sleep. And as far as I'm concerned, this is all good. And I don't see the problem with it at all. Hang on one second. I got to stretch my thumbs out. What's your problem with it?
I'm just wondering what you're going to do to make a living later on.
It's not my problem right now. My only thing is to try to kill this whore. I'm trying to kill a whore, and I'm trying to kill a bank robber. That's the biggest thing in my life right now.
Have you ever done that in real life, sir?
What?
Have you ever done that in real life?
No, but I can do it right here, sitting in my room. Like I said, I haven't been asleep for 48 hours, and everything's fine. You guys are the ones with the problem. You got the screwed up life. Anyway, you don't know what you're talking about. My name's Lester, OU182.
I bet you stink. I bet he stinks 48 hours.
Straight. Straight playing that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
No shower, no bath.
There are people that do that. There are people that get hung on instant messaging. There's people that get in these groups on the computer, news groups and different people in forums and and they lose sleep. Yeah.
Here is Josh in Westlake on KLBJ. Good morning, Josh.
Hey, good morning, guys. I called y'all the other day about Grand Theft Auto, but Sam, I think it's a little over the top. I'll play it a lot myself, but I'm getting married pretty soon. I got a pretty good job. I just like to play it whenever I get off work. So, it's not just everybody's a loser with nothing going on.
Well, all I can say is when you get married, you better pay attention to your wife and get off that game or you'll be getting divorced.
Well, the trick is you got to get a wife that's working the overnight.
That's it. Bingo.
But that helps.
Well, has the game met your expectations?
Yeah, it's I don't really have that many expectations for it. It's just I've played the old ones before. It's more the same. If you like the old ones, you're gonna like this one.
How many hours a day do you play the game?
You're not gonna like this one for the same reasons, the violence and everything. It's just the same game, better graphics.
How many hours a day do you play the game?
Probably average, maybe 2 or 3.
All right, and you work 8.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'd like to play a little more, but I get up too early. Get up at 6 in the morning. By the time 8, 9 o'clock rolls around, I'm too tired to play the same thing.
Yeah.
So you're a hard-working guy, right?
Yes, sir.
You believe in God?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yeah.
Believe in apple pie, and I was raised by my grandma.
All right.
See, that's fantastic.
Good man. All right.
I rest my case.
I'd love to see the apartment.
I rest my case.
Josh, have a good day. Thanks,
God,
sir.
apple pie and his grandma, and Grand Theft Auto. What more in life do you want?